Hey guys, today I wanted to talk a little bit about using your GoPro as a dash cam. I have the GoPro Hero 5 Black. I've been using it as a dash cam for quite a few years, actually, a couple of years anyway. I bought it right after it came out, and I bought the GoPro dash mount to go with it, and there are some pros and cons that I wanted to go over. I looked at a lot of different videos online and I didn't see anything that's going to address what I'm going to address. There may be other videos out there, I'm not sure, but one of the biggest pros that I found about using the GoPro as a dash cam is the app. I love it. So, you know, truck's a mess, you had to forgive me for that, but you can link it right to a smartphone or a tablet and get your, you know, that's pretty much real time. You can link it pretty much to the tablet or smartphone and go back and get and edit your video right from the tablet. So if you're going down the road and something happens, like me, I drive a lot, so me and my girlfriend were coming across I-80, and we passed the highest elevation sign, and she wanted a picture of it. Instead of turning around going all the way back, I pulled off on the side of the road, brought the video up, and went through the footage until I found it, screenshotted it, blew it up, and that way she got her picture and I didn't have to backtrack, you know, all those miles. It just comes in super handy for that. One of the biggest cons that I found with it is I'm actually trying this out now, to extend it back where it's not sitting out in the sun all the time. But the biggest con I found about using the GoPro for a dash cam is if it gets hot, once it gets hot in the summertime, it gets hot a lot because the air is not circulating up there unless you have it on defrost. So it will get hot and it'll just cut off, and then you have to watch for it. If you don't see the little blinking light on it, it's not doing anything, you know. And it'll give you a warning when it cuts off. It'll beep 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 when it cuts off. But if you're going down the road, if you've got the stereo going, if you are taking a phone call, anything like that, you're not going to hear it. And in that truck, right after I got it, coming up out of Atlanta, I had this GoPro in the windshield. Everything just riding along good. Traffic came to a complete stop. The guy in front of me, he rolled back in another 18-wheeler pulling a box truck. He rolls back and slams into the hood of my truck, bent the bumper, busted the hood all up. And when I got to looking, the camera cut off like 10 minutes before. So that's something to look at when using the GoPro. If it gets hot, it will cut off. In the wintertime, it'll run for days. I've actually took a week off and forgot to cut it off or unplug it, left it in the blue truck running. Went on vacation, came back, and it still was running, and it was still recording video. It was great. But if you can keep it cool, it works really, really good. And I love that I can just pull up whatever on there's nothing on it right now, or I would show you, but you have to back out of that and go to your media. Well, apparently there is something on it, and it'll come up like so. And this tablet's kind of slow with it, but this is where it comes up, and the inside saying it has medium on. I'll try to get in a little better position. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really even sure where oh, that's from yesterday. So it's that quick. And then if you want to cut, let's see if we can find something just a little bit better. Alright.
Lights are very, very effective.
You know what? If you will, I'd like you to unpack that a little bit, because
yeah, I was listening to something on the radio. That's another con to it, is you can't mute the microphone. It's going to pick up whatever it's going to pick up. So that's a con. But you hit the little scissors button, and then you can come right here and well, tap on the scissors, and you can come out and you can catch the clip. And then when you're done, you go up here to the top and hit save. Well, when it highlights, you can hit save. So come out, bring it out both ways, and then that'll play whatever it is.
One of the
A little small clip.
One of the things that we hear from douchebags. One of the things that we hear from.
You know, and then you hit save, and then you can go in and share it to YouTube or Facebook or whatever, just right there from the app. So that aspect is awesome. That is the whole reason why I even still have it up there. But yeah, the heat is an issue. That's why I'm gonna try this week. I found this extension. I brought it out. I've used it a couple of days, and it seems to help a lot because it's not sitting out in the direct sunlight like it is when you don't have that. But yeah, if you're making like, turn it back around. You know, if you're just going back and forth to work and you're you've got a place where you can mount it where it's not in the direct sunlight, you could even take and flip the visor out over top of it, whatever. And for a few hours, it's great. You just got to watch for it to cut off. As long as it doesn't cut off, I wouldn't have anything else. But I am going to get a dedicated dash cam to go up there. But I've not found a good one. I've got 4 Rad McNally's in there that don't work. I mean, they work for just a short period of time and then they quit working. There's 4 of them, and I think there's 2 different models. And then I bought some of the cheaper ones. I bought some expensive ones, and they seem to work great for a few minutes, for a couple of months, and then they don't work. And you can't just go on. You've got to actually pull the SD. The ones that I bought, you actually have to pull the SD card, take it, put it in the computer, and all that stuff. You know, they've not been near as easy as what the GoPro is. That's why I keep trying with it. And in the wintertime, flawless. You know, it works great. Anyway, I hope this video helped you out if you were looking at using yours like I was mine. And I'm thinking of upgrading to a newer camera, but I'm hoping that if I do, that maybe the heat won't be such an issue. I think that's another thing, is you have to leave it plugged in all the time, and I don't think they're really meant for that. I went through 2 or 3 batteries too, because it's plugged in all the time, and the batteries will start to swell. And when it does, I take them out and I replace them with another battery. They're not that expensive. I say once every 4 to 6 months. You know, I'll check the battery periodically, and once it starts swelling up, I'll take it out, put another battery in, dispose of the other one. Anyway, like I say, I hope this helps. Thanks.